John's has the best burritos. The Scrambler, meat potato, or even spicy chorizo. And you can get potato olays any time of day. So enjoy them in a Scrambler bowl. Get them individually or in a combo. But make your next breakfast stop Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Taco John's, West 8th and B in McCook.
At Hoegemeyer, local means something greater. From our products to our people, we know what hybrids and varieties thrive here better than anyone. And we serve our neighbors in the Western Corn Belt with nothing less than the best. World-class seed offerings, hometown pride. That's Hoegemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Call Ryan Huxell of Huxell Seeds today at 308-695-1097. That's 308-695-1097 for Huxell Seeds, 695-1097.
A member of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you, along with Seth Bomber, back to the studios in McCook. Starting lineup for tonight for the Irish. Number 11 is 6'3" junior Logan Widener. Number 15 is 6'4" senior Brecken Erickson. Number 20 is 6' senior Sam Trzynski. Number 32 is 6'2" senior Jackson Roberts. And number 41 is 6'1" sophomore Sutton Tickle. Head coach for the Irish is Willem O'Malley. Assistant coach Brendan Lyons for the Irish. For the Trojans tonight, number 11 is 6'2" senior Carson Trompke. Number 12, 5'11" sophomore Creighton Ruggles. We'll give you the rest here in just a minute. And the tip is won by the Trojans is Carson Trompke with it. Trompke picked up by Tickle, gets it off to Hoberty. He'll work down the right side, kicks it out to Allmeyer. Wide open three in the corner. Can't get it to go. It's off the rim. Rebound comes down to Erickson. And that's the guy they got to get Allmeyer going tonight if the Trojans are going to have a shot at winning. Here's Widener with it. Widener gets it off to number 41, Tickle. Tickle goes back inside. Widener, turnaround jumper from the free throw line. Got it. 2-0 Irish here in the early going. Trompke going to bring it up against Tickle. Gets past him, gets to the top of the key, works to the left side. It's Hoberty. Hoberty back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles will drive down the left side of the lane, spin move, turns, kicks it back out to Trompke. Trompke will try to drive baseline. Tickle stops him. Back up top it comes to Ruggles. Over the left side, Hoberty. Hoberty back to Trompke on the wing. Spin move, kicks it back out. Ruggles. Try to drive baseline, kicks it back out to Trompke on the wing. He'll drive back to the middle. Gets it off to Hoberty. Hoberty. Out to Ruggles, wide open three, in and out, won't go. Rebound, Erickson. Erickson down the floor, kicks it off to Tickle, back up to Erickson. Now over to number 20, that's Trzynski. Trzynski working up top, gets it off to Tickle. Left side it comes to Trzynski. Back up top, Widener for three. Off the mark, won't go. Rebound comes down to Trompke, out to Ruggles. Quickly up the floor, here comes Hoberty. Gets it inside, working up off the glass and got it. Tied up at 2 here in the opening period. Just getting underway. Minute and a half gone out of this first period. Trzynski off left side to Erickson, top of the key. Gets it off to Tickle. Back up top, Widener. Back to Tickle on the right wing. Back up to Erickson, top of the key. His shot from the top end, it's going to be a two-pointer. Inside the line, he makes it, though. It's 4-2. Irish with the lead. Here comes Trompke. Trompke going to work to the free throw line. Kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles looking inside for Wood. Can't find him. Gets back up top to Trompke. Trompke off to Allmeyer. Wide open three. Can he get this one? He does. Brady Ahlemeyer gives the Trojans a lead. There you go, young man. 5-4 Trojans. Trzynski working against Allmeyer now. Comes off the left side. That was number 32, Roberts with it. Gets it off to Tickle. Back up top to Widener. Now back to Tickle on the wing. Here's Widener with it. Back to Trzynski. Goes inside for Erickson. Working. It's knocked away by Allmeyer. Allmeyer with the great steal right there. Off to Ruggles. Ruggles across the timeline. Top of the key. Works down the right side lane. Kicks it out to Hoberty. Wide open three. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Widener. Widener off to Trzynski. Trzynski, top of the key, working against Allmeyer. Gets it off to Widener. Back to Erickson. Now back to Trzynski on the right wing. Inside it goes. Looking for Roberts. Back to Trzynski on the backside pass. He's going to be fouled by Wood. He misses a shot, but Brody Wood will pick up his first foul. Man, did the Irish boys shoot as good as the girls did. 8 girls shot 83% from the charity stripe. They were 15 of 18. Erickson at the free throw line. First one's on the way. He swishes it. We're tied. 5 apiece here. Erickson got one more coming up here. Let's thank Acres Equipment of Hookup Amateurs Bar and Grill. And Erickson makes both free throws. Gives the Irish a 1-point lead, 6-5. Trompke goes to the right side, gets it to Ahlemeyer in the corner. He's going to go inside for Wood. It's knocked away. Ahlemeyer runs it down, gets it back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty, spin move, gets to the free throw lane. Has the ball knocked away. It's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. It'll go with the Irish. (6-5) North Platte St. Pat with the lead. 4:35 left opening period. Trzynski going to work against Ahlemeyer. Right side up high. Lobs it inside for Erickson. Working against Wood, and it's going to be a foul on Brody Wood. He picks up 2 quick ones working against Erickson. And now what do? Nobody else on size-wise. Well, Braden Miller could probably do it size-wise, but height-wise can't. Lob inside to Erickson. He puts it up and in. He's got the Irish up by 3 now as he's got 6 points here in this opening period. And Ruggles gets it off to Trompke. He drives inside, puts it up and in. Trojans back within 1. 8-7 your score. Trzynski bringing it up. Goes off the left side to Widener. Now back to Erickson. Now to Trzynski. Lobs it inside for Roberts. He goes up. Can't get to make the shot. Rebound's knocked away by Wood and goes out of bounds. And bam, Brody's got to be careful. Hodge Rayburn checks into the ball game. Ben Hoberty will go out. Also in for the Irish, number 4, Trey Formansky. You get it in. Erickson, spin move, lays it up and in. And Brody Wood could only watch because he can't pick up the 3rd foul here in the first quarter. Trompke on the wing. Back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles drives inside. Back out to Trompke. 3 on the way. In and out, won't go. Erickson with the rebound. Almost stolen away by Rayburn. Back out to Trzynski. Trzynski kicks it off to Formansky. Inside it goes Erickson. Erickson looking around. Kicks it back up top to Tickle. Tickle off to number 1. That is Ben Heirigs into the ball game. Did not see him check in. Apologize for that. Back to Trzynski. Works to the right side against Ahlemeyer. Gets it off to Erickson. Erickson at the free throw line. Backs his way in. Gets it off to Formansky. Formansky off to Trzynski. Inside it goes to Erickson. Spin move. Kicked away by Ahlemeyer. Picked up by Ruggles. Here come the Trojans. No numbers. Ruggles will slow it down. Stops on the wing. Looking around. Comes back up top. Trying to get it to Trompke and does. And Trompke loses it. Now saves it to Ruggles. Great play by Trompke right there. Out to Rayburn. Wide open. 3. Won't go. Bounced all around. Fell off the side. Trzynski with the rebound. Up the floor he comes. Gets down in the left corner. Knocked away by Ahlemeyer. And it goes out of bounds. I thought maybe Trzynski touched it, but he did not. It'll stay with the Irish. 10-7 your score. Maverick Webb into the ball game, and Ahlemeyer will take a seat for the Trojans. And it'll be Tickle getting it inbounds, gets it into Trzynski. Over to Formansky for 3 in the corner, buries it. Even with a hand in his face, he blew that one in. Here's Ruggles working against Trzynski. Couple of moves behind the back, gets it off to Rayburn. Back up top to Trompke. Trompke off to Webb here on the right wing. Down to Rayburn in the corner. Back up top, Ruggles. Back to Rayburn. Rayburn comes back up top to Trompke. He'll take the 3 from the top, buries it. Carson Trompke buries the 3. We're back to a 3-point ball game, 13-10. 2:06 left, opening period. Trzynski for the Irish. Off to Formansky. Back up top, Tickle. Right side, Trzynski. Lobs it inside for Erickson. Erickson back out short corner. Takes the jumper. Won't go. Rebound Rayburn. Rayburn out to Ruggles. Quickly down the floor. It's Webb down in the corner. Back up to Ruggles. Now to Trompke. Trompke off to Rayburn, left wing. Back up top, Ruggles. Drives down the left side. Kicks it out to Rayburn. Rayburn gets to the elbow, takes a jumper, rolls, and won't go. Rebound, Maverick Webb. Out to Trompke, tie the ball game, won't go. Rebound, Erickson. Erickson off to Trzynski on the outlet. He'll bring it up the left wing. Picked up by Trompke, goes inside. Tickle working against Ruggles, puts a jumper up, it won't go, and the rebound knocked away, and it's going to be Ruggles with it, and he's going to be fouled by Tickle. Ben Hoberty checks in. Brody Wood will go to the bench for the Trojans. Coach Shepard done taking chances of him getting his third. Minute 17 left in the first quarter. It's 13-10. North Platte St. Pat's leading Cambridge. Number 32 in the ballgame for North Platte St. Pat's, Jackson Roberts back in. Also number 11, Logan Widener back into the ballgame. Trompke going to bring it up for Cambridge. Going to be picked up by Hyriggs, the freshman. Trompke goes left side to Webb. Going to come back up. Goes down in the corner. Here's Rayburn. Back inside to Hoberty. Back up Trompke. Wide open three on the way. Off the back of the rim. Won't go. Rayburn pulls down the rebound for the Trojans, though. Webb off to Ruggles. Right side it comes Trompke. Trompke. Turn around. Jumper. Got it for three. We got a tie ball game. Trompke with 8 points here in the first quarter. We're tied at 13. 45 seconds left here in the first. Here's Hyriggs, guarded by Webb. Going to get it off to Roberts. Back out to Fermansky. Inside it goes Erickson. Erickson in the middle lane, throws it underneath. His shot's up and in. That was number 1, Hyriggs. And he's also fouled. Who is the foul on? Maverick Webb picks up the foul, his first. Team's third with 33 seconds left. Hyriggs with the chance to give the Irish a 3-point lead. Wow, Wood and Ahlemeyer come back in. Webb will go to the bench, as will Rayburn. No. Yep. No. Trojans got set, and then Rayburn is going to come out. Erickson went out of the ball game for the Irish. Checking back in was Tickle. 15-13, the Irish by 2. 33.1 left here in the first half, and Hyriggs at the free throw line for the bonus, and he hits it. Hyriggs with 3 points now, all right there. Trompke going to work against Tickle. Brings it across the timeline here on the right side of the floor, gets to the wing, kicks it down the corner to Hoberty, back to Trompke. Left side it goes Ruggles, now to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer back up top to Hoberty, off to Trompke. Trompke, we're going to have a timeout by Coach Shepard. With 14 seconds left in the first, 16-13, Irish with the lead. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location. Same kind and caring faces and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too. 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Blorn back here with you along with Seth Bomber. Here's underneath pass to the other side to Brody Wood. He puts it up and in. A great pass from Creighton Ruggles. And Brody Wood pulls the Trojans back within 1. 4 seconds, 3. Hyriggs across the timeline from the volleyball line. Can't get it to go. 16-15, the Irish lead the Trojans here after 1. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with quarter number 2 after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
E-statements from First Central Bank are a convenient way to receive your monthly account statement. E-statements are secure, organized, and of course, there is less paper. You can view, print, or save an e-statement securely through First Link Online Banking. When you sign up to receive your statements as e-statements, we'll deposit $10 into your account. E-statements are available on all deposit accounts. First Central Bank. Member FDIC.
Webb's Oilfield Service out of Cambridge is excited to support broadcasts of Trojan Athletics on Hometown Family Radio. Webb's Oilfield Service hauls water and also works on drilling rigs throughout southwest Nebraska as well as northwest Kansas. Reach out to Webb's Oilfield Service by calling 308-340-1104. That's 308-340-1104 for Webb's Oilfield Service of Cambridge, Nebraska.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader.
Rayburn with the ball over to Trompke on the right side. He thought about the three, fakes it, gets it inside. Turnaround jumper, won't go. Rebound Erickson. Trojans had the ball to start the second. They're down by one. Probably a poor shot there by Trompke, and probably not the shot Coach Shepard wanted. Trojans with the ball for the Irish. Gets it off to Tickle, who's guarded by Ruggles. Gets it down inside. This is Roberts. That's Trojans, and he goes up against Ahlemeyer. The shot's up and in. Foul is on Carson Trompke. He's going to be called for the foul. And Trojans made the shot. He's at the free throw line for the bonus, and he misses it. Rebound Trompke. Trompke up the floor to Ruggles. Ruggles driving inside, working against Roberts. Gets it inside against Erickson. Puts it in. Nice move by Creighton Ruggles. He's got his first basket of the night. Back to a 1-point ball game. Trojans, top of the key, working against Ahlemeyer. Kicks it off to Roberts outside of Widener. Inside it goes to Erickson. Erickson back up top. Tickle for three. Got it. Sutton Tickle with this. First down, we got a foul here. Nope, we're going to say he was on the line. Tickle had to steal from Trompke, but he stepped on the line out of bounds. 21-17 Irish. 6:58 left here in the first quarter. So Ahlemeyer to inbound it. Trying to get it into Trompke. Throws it away. Over to Roberts. Back inside to Tickle. He's working against Trompke. Shots up. Won't go. Rebound Roberts. He has it knocked away by Ahlemeyer. It's on the floor. And we're going to have a jump ball. This will go to the Irish. That was a quick jump ball call. There was not much time with the ball right there for them to. I thought Trompke had a pretty good move right there. So Trojans will inbound it. Box set out of the Irish. Brody Wood not starting the second period with his two fouls. They get it into Roberts. Bad shot. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. Somebody's got to box him out. Ruggles will bring it up. The Trojans now down 6 all of a sudden. Ruggles drives inside. Nice bounce pass in for Overton. He got a kick on Erickson. Ruggles to inbound it. Box set out of the Trojans. Underneath their own basket off the far side. Ruggles gets it into Trompke. Over to Rayburn. Rayburn working against Erickson. Gets it down to Ruggles. He'll drive inside. And he's going to be fouled on the floor by Roberts. Roberts picks up his first. Just a second foul called against the Irish here tonight. Ruggles to get it in. Trying to find somebody. Going to lob it up and just throws it away. Trojans. Oh, that's a travel. Now they're going to call it finally. And the Trojans got to quit just throwing the ball. That's 2 passes by guys that they just threw it up. Hoping somebody will run and get it, and they can't do that. Trompke gets it in from Ruggles. Working against Tickle. Top of the key. Works to the right side. Gets it off to Rayburn on the wing. Inside it goes to Hoverty. Hoverty spins. Works against Erickson. Shot goes up and in. Nice move by Ben Hoverty. He's got 4 points. The Trojans back within 4. Trojans goes inside for Erickson. He's going to be doubled down. Comes back up top. This is Widener. Working against Rayburn. Goes inside. It's knocked away by Ruggles. They're right in the hands of Widener, though. Trojans back up top. Gets it off to Roberts. Now to Tickle. They go back inside for Erickson. Turnaround jumper goes. Erickson with 10 here for the Irish in the first half. Ruggles down the corner. Goes to Rayburn. Back up top to Ruggles. Skip pass over to Ahlemeyer on the left wing. Back to Ruggles on the right side. He's going to work against Roberts. Gets inside. Turns, kicks it back out to Trompke. Wide open three is off the back of the rim, won't go. Ahlemeyer had the rebound, got knocked away from him. It's picked up by Roberts. Here comes Trojans on the left wing, working against Ahlemeyer, and we're going to have a foul on Ahlemeyer. Brody Wood, Maverick Webb check into the game. Ruggles and Rayburn will go out. 25-19, Irish by 6. They got the ball underneath their own basket here off the near side, going right to left. They have a box set out of them. They get it into Erickson. Back up top, Widener. Right side, Tickle. Back up top to Trojans. Now back to Widener. He'll take the three off balance. Can't get it to go. Rebound Hoverty, and he has it knocked away. It'll go to the Trojans. Oh, no, they're going to say this goes to the Irish. That was knocked away from Hoverty. They must have missed that. Trzynski to inbound it. Trying to find Erickson. Can't get it to him. They get it into Widener. Widener with the jumper out of the middle lane. Won't go. Wood with the rebound. Kicks it out to Hoberty. Hoberty up the floor to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer back to Hoberty. Hoberty drives inside. Gets in the middle of the lane. Puts a shot up. But won't go. Rebound by Roberts. Roberts out to Trzynski. Down to Widener. Back up top. Trzynski going to take the three. Nope. Fakes it. Gets it off to Erickson. Shots on the way. It won't go. Rebound's tipped around, and Carson Trompke picks it up. Trompke down on the right wing. Gets it off to Ahlemeyer. He tries to drive. Kicks it back out. Webb. Wide open three. Got it. Maverick Webb buries his first basket of the year. 22-25. Trojans down by 3 with 4:26 left in the first half. Trzynski on the right wing. Lobs it inside for Widener. Knocked away by Webb, though. Good defense by Maverick Webb. And Sutton Tickle had lost his shoe. Coach Shepard had it in his hand. He hands it off to. I think it came off the last time down the floor. And now they might have to take him out. And they're going to let him get this back on. Usually if they have to stop play like this, they'll make a sub come in. But they're going to give Tickle a chance to get his shoe on. He's got a knot in the shoestring is the problem. So he gets the shoe on here. Let's bring in some of our sponsors. Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Brian and Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Fawn Motor, First Central Bank, Foster Sales, Hitch Day Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxall Seeds, Corporate Seeds, Lockett Hour, Jones Mortuary, bringing you today's ball game. And now we got some sweat on the floor from Mr. Tickle over there when he was kneeling down. MNB Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, Shirley K's Coffee Shop, and Madison Creek Family Dentistry bringing you the game. Trzynski will inbound it. Box set out of the Irish. Trying to find Trzynski or to Erickson. They get it into him. His shot won't go. Rebound's tipped around. Hoberty saves it, but Trzynski has it. Back out to Tickle. Tickle on the left wing. Back up top to Widener. He'll get to the free throw line, takes the jumper. It's off the back. Oh, man. How did that just die? Hit the back of the rim, and it just flattened out, and then it just fell in. Don't see that happen very often. 27-22, Irish by 5. Trompke working down inside to Wood. Working against Erickson. Gets it back out to Trompke. He takes the three. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Roberts pulls down the rebound. Trzynski across the timeline. Going to work on the left wing. Gets it back up top to Roberts. Right side it goes to Tickle. Back up to Widener. He traveled. Got away with it. Gets it off. And Coach Shepard even wanted the travel call. Here's Erickson from the free throw line. Buries it. 12 points for Erickson. The only one with more than 3 for the Irish. 29-22 your score. Here's Hoberty. Come back up top to Trompke. Trompke going to drive. Going to kick it back out to Hoberty. Up top it goes to Webb. Maverick Webb working. Spin move. Going to hand it off to Trompke. Trompke at the elbow. Kicks it back out to Hoberty. Hoberty for 3. Off the back of the rim won't go. And Erickson's got to pull down the rebound. Trojans got to get some boards here. 2:51 left in the first half. 29-22 Irish. Widener off to Trzynski. Looking around. Going to get it inside to Widener. Working against Webb. Turns, shoots, and it goes. Man, used all part of the rim about 4 times right there. Webb gets it into Trompke. 2.5 left here. It's a 9-point Irish lead. 31-22. Trompke works to the left side. Gets it off to Hoberty. Hoberty off to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer down the corner to Trompke. Back up top, Hoberty. Left side, Webb. Back down the corner, Ahlemeyer. Wide open 3. Got it. Brady Ahlemeyer. He's got 6. Said before the game he's got to have about 15 for the Trojans to have a chance. He's got 6 so far. Ball on the floor. Ahlemeyer dives on it. Oh, we got a timeout by the Trojans. A good steal here. Trojans down by 6 with a chance to cut the lead after the timeout. 31-25 with 2:02 left in the first half. Irish lead. Back after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Ahlemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
High school sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Get it in. It's Trompke with it. Trent Florin back here with you on True Country Radio. Seth Bomber back at the studios. Here's Webb with it on the right wing. Working against Widener. Gets it off to Rayburn. Rayburn back to Trompke. Trompke going to get to the elbow. Kicks it out to Hoberty. Off the right side, Ruggles. Ruggles drives, gets inside to the block. Has a block by Widener. It's a good move, but Widener made a great defensive play for the Irish right there. Here's Trzynski. Going to be guarded by Ruggles. Off to number 1, Hyriggs. Back inside to Erickson. Drives down the lane, kicks it out to Widener. Jumper on the way, got it. Widener's got such a flat shot. I'm not sure how he ever makes any of those. It is just straight from his hand and a bullet to the basket, but he makes them. Here's Webb. Gets around, gets it off to Rayburn. Back up top, Hoberty. Hoberty off to Trompke on the right wing. Going to get a screen from Hoberty. Works to his left, gets it off to Rayburn. Now to Ruggles. Ruggles going to drive again, turns. Trying to find somebody, gets it off to Rayburn. It's on the floor. Got a jump ball. It'll stay with the Trojans. So the Trojans have it underneath their own basket. Trompke will inbound, and it's going to be Rayburn. Got to go sideline to sideline here across the block. They're going to get it into Ruggles. Ruggles turns, spin move down the lane, puts it up and in. And he's fouled. The old-fashioned three-point play coming up for Creighton Ruggles. He's done a good job inside today. Foul is on number 20, Trzynski. Just the third foul called on the Irish. Ahlemeyer back in, Webb to the bench. Ruggles with 4, looking to make it 5. 33-27 your score. 33-27. He missed it. It rolled all around, wouldn't fall. Rebound Widener. Quickly out to Hyriggs. He'll be picked up by Rayburn. Comes the left side to Trzynski. Back up top, Widener. Off the right side to Hyriggs. Tries to drive against Rayburn. Gets inside. Rayburn blocks it, but it got up somehow and went in anyway. And here's the Trompke with the basketball. Full court press from the Irish. The Trojans break it. Trompke down to Ahlemeyer in the corner. Back up to Trompke. Right side, Rayburn. Rayburn back to Trompke. The Trojans will reset the offense. Down by 8 here with 25 seconds left in the first half. Trompke working against Hyriggs. Going to get a screen from Hoberty. Goes it back to him. Hoberty goes back to Ruggles. Out to Rayburn in the corner. 3 on the way. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Ahlemeyer tipped the ball away and goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Irish now. 35-27 Irish with 6.8 left here in the first half. Hyriggs brings it up. Gets across the timeline. Onto the right wing. Picked up by Ahlemeyer. Jumper out of the corner, and he got it. 2 points for Hyriggs. 37-27, the Irish by 10 at halftime. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Amateur's Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateur's Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge. Or give them a call at 697-4808.
You know what happens when a local seed company demands that their focus be on customer service? A lifelong partnership that does what's best for your field and your operation. Western Select Genetics of Cambridge is a new seed company, but you know Lance Shiflett is someone whose focus is customer service, local agriculture experience, and knowledge to the seed industry with his constant focus on the premium care of your success. Call or text Lance Shiflett today, 340-6103, 340-6103.
See Corbelli Physical Therapy in Cambridge on Main Street to help you get the most out of your life. Hometown expert pain management and rehabilitation services are located in the heart of downtown Cambridge. Come into Corbelli Physical Therapy and ask about dry needling. It's just one of the techniques used for treatment of pain and movement impairments. Learn more by stopping into Corbelli Physical Therapy at 706 Patterson in Cambridge, or call for an appointment anytime to 697-4211. That's 697-4211.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you. This is your Ahlemeyer Seeds halftime show. Brought to you by Ahlemeyer, raised local, raised right here. Talk to these local leaders and check out more from Ahlemeyer. That's Monty Hansen in Binkham, Nebraska, the North 40 in Overland, Kansas. Marlene Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Frack Seed in Norton, Kansas. Bo Seed in Orleans, Nebraska. And, of course, Extreme Ag right here in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Ahlemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. And as I said, I'm Trent Florham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. And, Coach, got to be disappointed with today's loss.
I definitely am disappointed in today's loss. This was one I think we could have definitely won, and odds just weren't in for us today, I guess.
Yeah, the shooting today, the defense wasn't bad. You played good defense, especially the first half.
Yeah, we kind of got tired, and, coming out that third quarter, we had no energy, and I don't know why. That was something we talked about in the locker room, was energy. And we kind of struggled with that, and we just could not figure out. They were just moving a lot, and the girls were like, we don't know where they're going. And so we dropped into a zone for a while, and that kind of helped us kind of come back out of it and started playing well a little bit again. But we just went stagnant on offense. Jalen Kent, she came out out of nowhere, started shooting, driving, and, doing jump shots, had 10 points in the first half, and then she just kind of went nowhere in the second half. And I feel like everyone else kind of stopped doing it too.
Right. And a difference also, once again, was free throw shooting. You guys tonight were 8 of 16, right at 50%, which, you want to be better than that. I mean, obviously, but They were tremendous, 15 of 18.
Yes.
They shot 83%. That's the difference in the game right
I know. That's probably 3 or 4 games. Free throws has made a difference in our game. If we would have hit our free throws, we probably would have won the game.
Yes.
I promise you we work on them every day in practice.
I don't doubt that a bit. Every coach does. But and I don't know if it's just they get in the game and they kind of freeze up.
It's a mental thing. We struggle mentally. Our mental side of our game, that is where we struggle. It's not the physicality. It's not the skill level or, doing this or that. It is the mental side. When we mentally don't think we can do something, or if we put mental pressure on us, or we missed our first one, we can't make any more. And it's something we've been battling, and I've been trying to work with the girls about, it's confidence and believing and all that kind of things that you can't have any doubt. When you have doubt, that's what's going to overtake it. Whenever you have positive thoughts, positive things are going to come out of it.
Well, Rylan Springer's usually a 75% free throw shooter on the season, right around that area, and she goes 5 of 10 tonight. You don't see that happen with Rylan.
No, she's been battling some sickness. That's not really an excuse, though, tonight. And, I was a little. I know she was frustrated because she wouldn't make her first couple bunnies right away, and I told her, you got to get your shoulders squared, you got to keep going, and then they also, took her away right away, and we didn't know what to do with that.
Well, and not only did it wasn't that they were around there. I mean, they were rolling around the rim. It just wouldn't fall in.
I know.
And that's been a typical for you guys. When the cold shooting nights hit, the shots are there. They just won't fall.
Yes, and I know Mallory took a shot early on, and her 3 literally went in the bucket, and it came right back out.
Yeah.
And I know that she fights with confidence too. But I hope they realize that we can do it when we want to. At the end, we came back with a minute and a half, and we had 16 points, 15 points, basically in a minute and a half.
Yes. Yeah, if they just go out and shoot the ball, they can do this.
I hope that they can realize that I have every confidence in the world that they can go out and shoot the ball, but they just got to do it.
2 games left in the regular season. Tuesday night, you'll be at Arapahoe. It's at Arapahoe, correct?
Yep.
So at Arapahoe. You guys just played there for the RPAC tournament. Oh, you guys didn't? Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you played Southwest.
We played Southwest there.
Yeah, so you feel the floor. They play there every year anyway. So let's talk about Arapahoe. You beat them in the opening round of the RPAC tournament. Talk to us about Arapahoe. How do you come out with another W?
As long as we can eliminate some of our turnovers and we protect the ball and take care of that ball, we can really come out and play very well. But our biggest thing is when people pressure us and put a little pressure on us, we kind of fold and we freak out. And I don't know why. It's a mental thing. But if we can come out and we, control the first tempo in the first part of the game, I think we can come out and do really well.
Well, Coach, sorry you didn't get the win tonight, but let's go get one on Tuesday night against Arapahoe.
We will.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Caitlin Hollander. Let's take a break. We'll be back here with more of your Ahlemeyer Seeds halftime show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
If you have an appointment at a specialty clinic in North Platte or in Kearney, and if you're not sure how you're going to get there, Tri-Valley Health System Public Transportation is happy to transport passengers from within their normal service area to destinations outside their service area for specialty medical appointments or even for personal shopping. To schedule your ride Monday through Friday with Tri-Valley Public Transportation and to see if they service your area, call 308-697-1164. 697-1164. Tri-Valley Health System.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
They say if you listen hard enough, you can hear the corn grow. It's true. When you're out in the field, you understand its challenges and what it needs to thrive. Channel Seedsmen bring insights from the field to our team of Bayer plant breeders. Their knowledge inspires our product development. From your best ground to your most challenging conditions, our products are designed to perform in your fields.
This is Andrew Carpenter, your local Channel Seedsman covering Furnace County and surrounding areas. Please contact me at 308-737-9394.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Floor back here with you, along with Seth Bomber, back at the studios in McCook. 37-27 North Platte. St. Pat's by 10 at halftime. Let's give you the stats for the first half. For the Irish, Ben Hyrix has 7 points. He's 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Trey Formansky with 3. Logan Widener with 8. Brecken Erickson with 12. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Sam Trzynski with 2. He was 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Jackson Roberts with 2. Sutton Tickle with 3 for the Irish. They go 3 of 4, 75% in the first half. Foul-wise, Trzynski, Roberts, and Tickle all have 1 for the Irish. For the Trojans in the first half, Carson Trompke has 8. Creighton Ruggles with 4. He's 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Ben Hoberty with 4. Brady Ahlemeyer with 6, Maverick Webb with 3, and Brody Wood with 2 for the Trojans. Trojans go 0 of 1 in the first half. Just the only free throw is the one by Creighton Ruggles. Foul-wise, you got Trompke, Ahlemeyer, Webb all have 1. Brody Wood has 2. The Irish led at 16-15 after the first period. They outscored the Trojans 21-12 there in the second, and they lead at 37-27 here at halftime. It will be Irish basketball to start the third period. They're going to go left to right. See who they put out on the floor. They have Roberts, Trzynski, Tickle, Erickson, and Widener, their starters, back out there. Trojans going to put their starters on the floor also. Trompke, Ruggles, Ahlemeyer, Hoberty, and Wood out there for the Trojans. Trzynski will work up the floor. He's going to be guarded by Ahlemeyer. Gets it into Widener. Widener off to Roberts, over to Trzynski on the right wing. Going to get a screen from Erickson. Going to go. Now they got Erickson and Ahlemeyer guarding him, and Ahlemeyer knocks it away. Oh, they're going to say this went off Erickson. Ooh, they missed the touch there by Ahlemeyer, I believe. So the Trojans catch a break right there. Going to get it into Trompke. Trompke working back up to the middle of the floor. Hands it off to Ahlemeyer. He'll take over at point guard here. Ahlemeyer hands it back to Trompke. Ahlemeyer circling around. Trompke tried to get it to him, couldn't find him. Here's Ruggles on the right wing. working against Trojans. He'll drive inside. Spin move down the right side of the lane. Shot won't go. Rebound Trojans. Ruggles just a little bit too flat and hard right there. Trojans off the right side to Widener. Gets the shot off. It won't go. Rebound. Erickson has it. Erickson knocked away by Ahlemeyer. That's 2 plays for Ahlemeyer here to start the second half against the big man Erickson. And Erickson's got a foot on him. Here's Ahlemeyer out in the right corner. Back up top it comes to Trompke. Trompke working against Tickle. Kicks it, knocks it in, it's knocked away. Widener knocks it away from him, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. 6:54 left in the third, and nobody has scored yet here in the third period. Still 37-27. Brody Wood to get it in, gets it into Trompke in the backcourt. Trompke up the floor to Ruggles. Ruggles on the left wing, goes down the corner to Ahlemeyer, back to Ruggles. Up top it comes Hoberty, right side, Trompke. Working against Tickle, he'll drive inside. Going to make a move, kicks it back to Hoberty. He loses the ball, able to get it back, though, and it's knocked away. It'll go, oh, no. They're going to say that he didn't get reestablished. He was definitely back clearly on the floor here. And it was touched by the Irish, too. He wasn't the last one to touch it either. I wonder if the ref missed that. Here's Widener on the right wing. Goes down inside to Trojans. Trojans goes inside for Tickle, and he's going to be fouled. He puts it up and in. Foul is on Creighton Ruggles, his first. And sometimes when you're the number one team in state, the calls go your way. And he misses the free throw, so Tickle does not get the free throw. It's his first miss from the charity stripe, his first shot from the charity stripe. Ruggles on the left wing. Going to drive inside, lays it. He's going to be fouled by Trojans, and he missed the shot. It got hammered there. Trojans picks up his second. Ruggles will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Ruggles has done a good job driving here tonight. And twice he's picked up fouls here. Ruggles at the free throw line. Can't get the first one to go. A little more arch, young man. A little more arch. 39-27, the Irish by 12. Ruggles at the free throw line. Cut it down to 11 with this one. Shots on the way. He won't get it to go. Rebound, Ben Hoberty. He puts it up and in. Hoberty with 6 points for the Trojans. Here's Trojans. This is Erickson. Working inside against Wood. Turns. Trying to find somebody. It's off Tickle, but it's stolen away by Creighton Ruggles. Down the lane he goes. Lays it up right-handed, and he's fouled again. This one on Widener, and Ruggles will go back to the free throw line. Now he's got to make some. So a 3 on the day. So Ruggles. First one on the way. Swish is it. There you go, young man. 5 points for Creighton Ruggles. Cuts the lead to 9. See if he can make it 8 here. Shots on the way. Got them both. Ruggles with 6 points now for the Trojans. 39-31. Irish by 8. Here's a full court press from Cambridge. Erickson with the ball. Guarded by Ahlemeyer. Kicks it back out to Trojans. Trojans down in the corner. Skip pass over a wide open Robertson. He's got it up and in. Here comes Ruggles. Down the corner, Hoberty drives inside, kicks it out to Trompke. Down the corner, Ahlemeyer. He'll drive back out to Trompke on the wing. 3 on the way. Won't go. And Erickson pulls down the rebound for the Irish. Irish with a 10-point lead, 41-31. And the ball, 5:26 left in the third. Trojans to Widener, off to Roberts. Roberts is stolen away by Ben Hoberty. It goes, into the backcourt. And once again, Trojans had that ball on his own side and then went back across the timeline. That's over and back. And they missed that in the girls' game also. Here's Tickle. Off to Widener. Widener over to Erickson. Free throw line jumper. Short. Won't go. Rebounds tipped around, and Ahlemeyer has it for the Trojans. Kicks it off to Ruggles. Trojans bring it up the floor. Down by 10. 41-31 with 4:50 left here in the third. Trompke inside. Loses the ball. Kicks it back out to Ahlemeyer, though. On the save. Gets it over to Hoberty. Hoberty off to Ruggles. Ahlemeyer's got to shoot the ball. Ruggles gets inside, trying to get it back up top, and Trompke has it knocked away, and here comes Roberts with it. Roberts down the right side of the left side lane. He's going to be fouled by Ruggles, and Ruggles should have beat him there and taken the charge. Instead, he tried to block the shot. Now Ruggles is hurt, holding his right hand. Rayburn and Webb will check into the ballgame after this first free throw, as will Formansky and Heinrichs for the Irish. And Roberts misses the free throw. Hoberty and Ruggles go to the bench. Trzynski and if Roberts makes this, he'll go up to the bench here. Roberts' second free throw, swishes it. 42-31, 11-point lead for the Irish. Maverick Webb to inbound it. Lob it in for Trompke. Trompke working against Tickle. Bring it across the timeline, right side of the floor. 4:20 left here in the third. Here's Webb. Webb back up top. It's knocked away by Widener. He's going to go down the floor, lays it up and in. Trompke quickly up the floor. Here come the Trojans on the run. Trompke back up top to Rayburn. Off to Maverick Webb. Back to Rayburn. Back to Webb. Up top, gets it off to Trompke on the wing. Trompke's going to drive. Lays it up towards the basket, and it goes. I don't know how it went, but he got it. 10 for Trompke. Back to an 11-point game, 44-33 with 3:45 left in the third. Widener kicks it off to Tickle, off to the left side to Formansky. Inside it goes to Erickson, working against Brody Wood. Turns, backdoor pass to Tickle, and he's fouled by Rayburn, but he got the shot in. And if you're going to foul somebody on a layup, you got to make sure they don't get the shot off. Team's third foul here, Rayburn's first. Tickle at the free throw line on the night. He's 0 for 1 right now. Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. First one's on the way, and he misses it. Erickson knocks the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. The Irish want a timeout. We'll take one with them. They're up by 13, 46-33 with 3:32 left in the third. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Mycogold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you, along with Seth Bomber back at the studios in McCook. 46-33 your score. Trojans trail the Irish, and it's Trojan basketball, excuse me. Maverick Webb, Carson Trompke, Brady Ahlemeyer, Hodge Rayburn, Brody Wood on the floor for the Trojans. Webb to inbound it. Trying to get in into Trompke, lobs it in for him. It's knocked away by Erickson, and it goes out of bounds off the Irish. Erickson, Tickle, Widener, Heinrichs, and Formansky out there for the Irish. Going to lob it into Trompke. Back to Webb. Webb will work up the floor against Widener. Across the timeline. Up top. He hasn't knocked away, but he gets it back. Gets it to Trompke. Trompke going to get a screen. Gets to the free throw line. Working against Erickson. Gets it off to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer with the three. Off the back of the rim. Won't go. Widener gets the rebound. Widener coming up the floor. Be picked up by Ahlemeyer. Gets down past him and puts it up and in. Widener with 12 now. The Irish starting to pull away. They're up by 15. Rayburn, spin move. Working against Formansky. Gets it back up top to Trompke. Trompke off to Webb. Webb trying to drive. Gets it out to Rayburn. Rayburn inside, middle of the floor. Kicks it back out. Ahlemeyer. He'll drive. Gets it in. Throws it up over Erickson. Puts it in. And Erickson's going to get called for the foul. So Ahlemeyer with a great move right there. He's got 8 points. A chance for the old-fashioned three-point play as Erickson picks up his first foul. Ruggles will check back into the ball game. Still holding that right hand. Webb goes out. Widener and Tickle go to the bench for the Irish. Trzynski and Roberts check back in. So Ahlemeyer with a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Bringing some more of our sponsors here this evening. As Ahlemeyer hits it. Ahlemeyer now with 9. Here's Trzynski, full court press for the Irish, and they lose track of Roberts, and he's wide open and lays it in. Nobody was guarding Roberts. He had the easy basket. Nobody was even on this side of half court with him. Trompke, top of the key. Gets to the free throw line, turns, jumper, got it. Trompke with 12 now for the Trojans. Trzynski goes it up the floor to Roberts, back out. This is number 4, and he's going to be ran into by Trompke from behind. Trompke picks up his second. Formansky gets fouled. 50-38, a 12-point lead for the Irish. Here's Trzynski trying to get it in, gets it into Hyrigs. Hyrigs works to his right, kicks it out to Formansky. 3 on the way. It's off the rim, won't go. Rebound, Ahlemeyer out to Trompke. Here come the Trojans. Up the floor comes. Ruggles on the right wing. Driving. Turn around, kicks it off to Trompke. Trompke back up top. Goes to Ahlemeyer on the left side. Goes inside to Brody Wood. Back out to Ahlemeyer. He'll drive baseline. Turns around. Kicks it back to Trompke. Trompke on the wing. Looking inside for Wood. Can't find him. Gets it off. This is Rayburn on the right wing. Back up top to Trompke. Off to Ruggles. Ruggles. He's going to take the 3. It's off the rim. Won't go. Wood pulls down the rebound. Puts it in. Brody Wood with his second basket of the night. He's got 4, and it's back to a 10-point game now. Up the floor it comes. This is Formansky. Inside to go Erickson. He's going to lay it up. Got it. Trompke with it. Going to work up against Hyrigs. 1:05 left here in the third period. It's 52-40 Irish. Ahlemeyer inside to Wood. Wood back up top to Rayburn. Rayburn for 3. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound Erickson. Trzynski working up top. Gets it off to Formansky on the right wing. Back over to Roberts. Left side Trzynski. Gets inside to Erickson. Knocked away by Wood. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Irish. Ben Hoberty checks in. And Hodge Rayburn will go to the bench for the Trojans. Trzynski gets it into Erickson. Working middle of the floor, lays it up. And partially blocked by Wood, and Wood will pull down the rebound. Out to Ahlemeyer. Across the timeline. Trojans a chance to cut into the lead. Trompke. Spin move at the free throw line. Gets inside. Turns. Shoots. And can't get it to go. And Erickson gets the rebound. Not with the shot that you want to take right there. Here's Trzynski out to Formansky. Shots on the way. Won't go. Rebound another one for Ahlemeyer. That kid's got some rebounds today. Ahlemeyer on the right wing. 3 on the way. Off the front of the rim. Won't go. Wood had the rebound. Lost it. Saves it. Gets it back out to Trompke. Down to 3 seconds. He has his shot blocked. Up the floor comes to Formansky. He'll throw it up from half court. It's off the front of the rim. 52-40. The Irish with the lead going into the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with quarter number 4 after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
This is Jennifer from Stockman's Bank in Bartley. We are a full-service bank proudly serving Southwest Nebraska and the surrounding areas. With locations in Colorado, Missouri, and Nebraska, we can provide you with everything from personal checking accounts to large commercial loans. Our friendly staff is ready to help with all of your financial needs. Stop by Stockman's Bank in Bartley or call 308-692-3333. We are a proud supporter of the Southwest Rough Riders. Stockman's Bank. We're still the old reliable. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
The loss of a loved one is undoubtedly the hardest times we face in our life. Let the caring and experienced professionals at Lockenauer Jones Mortuary support you through these difficult times. They offer a range of personalized services. You can count on the caring staff of Lockenauer Jones to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one. Call Jim today and let him help you make the many decisions that need to be made during this difficult time. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, family owned and operated. 308-697-3838.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form back here with you. Seth Bomber back at the studios in McCook. And the inbound pass gets knocked away. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. They trail by 12 right now, 52-40. Just starting the fourth quarter, and they have the ball. Going to get it into Hoberty. Hoberty back up to Ruggles. He'll cross the timeline here on the left side. Gets down to the left wing. Turns. And they're going to leave him up. Now he gets it off to Hoberty. Back to Trompke, top of the key. He'll get off to Hoberty. Hoberty to Ruggles. Ruggles on the left wing. Back up top to Trompke. Trompke down the corner to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty kicks it off to Ruggles, left wing. Inside it goes to Wood. Wood back up top to Ruggles. Over to Trompke on the wing. He's going to drive inside, and he's going to be fouled. Foul is on Sutton Tickle. His second, team's first here in the fourth quarter. Rayburn in for Ruggles. And Ruggles still with that right hand. They're going to lob it in. This is Hoberty working up there. He's going to make a spin move down the left side of the lane. Gets in. He's fouled. It's going to be on Roberts. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. Let's thank Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, NC Plus Hybrids, Marty Schaefer, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Runza, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture. You can come out and see me at Samway's. Hoberty's first one, swishes it. Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health Systems, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Viera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett. Hoberty misses the second one. Those are our sponsors for tonight. 7:10 left here in the ball game. 52-41 Irish. Here's Erickson with it on the right wing. Working against Wood. Tried to get it inside to Trzynski. They get it off to Widener instead. Up top it comes. That was Tickle. Now to Erickson. Now back to Widener. Over to Trzynski. Back to Widener real quick. Here's Erickson. Left side, Trzynski. Trzynski on the left wing. Back up top to Erickson. Kicks it off to Tickle. Tickle back to Widener. Widener working to Erickson. Here's Trzynski, wide open three. Can't get it to go. Ball's tipped around, and Rayburn pulls down the rebound for the Trojans. He's knocked to the floor. No foul called, and now Wood, and he's going to get called for a travel. He just knocked over. Now they're going to call a timeout first. Timeout by the Trojans while Wood just ran over the top of Roberts. Both coaches are talking about it. Neither one's going to get the call. We're going to keep it right here. The Trojans out there going to full timeout. Let's take a break. We'll be back here after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Fa Motor Company is your trusted Buick and Chevrolet dealership in Cambridge, and the reason why our loyal customers keep coming back. From the time you enter the showroom to when you service with Fa Motors, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. The Fa Motor Company offers extensive inventory, competitive lease specials, finance options, and expert auto service. Yes, expert auto service. Learn more online at famotors.com or stop into the showroom on the corner of Highway 6 and 34 in Patterson in Cambridge. Fa Motor Company, the home of a far better deal.
The most coverage lives here.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form back here with you live from Cambridge. Seth Bomber back at the studios in McCook. 52-41. Trojans trail the Irish. 6:27 left in the game. And it is Trojan basketball. At half court, they're going to get it into Rayburn. Rayburn off to Trompke. Trompke works down the left side lane, kicks it out to Ahlemeyer. Wide open three, buried it. Brady Ahlemeyer with 12 points here this afternoon. And it's 52-44. I said he had to have 15 for the Trojans to have a chance. Well, they're down by 8. They've got a chance. And he's 3 away from that. Widener off to Tickle. Back up top, Roberts. Right side, Widener. Over to Trzynski. Back to Widener. Widener over to Roberts. Down Trzynski on the wing. On the inside for Erickson. Double team. Kicks it back out. Throws it away. Threw it to Coach O'Malley. And he's not happy with it. So Rayburn will inbound it for the Trojans. They're down by 8. 5:48 left in the game. Still a lot of time. And here's a steal, though, from Tickle. Going up against Trompke. Misses the shot. Rebound, Rayburn. And, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds, but he wasn't. Unless his heel caught in that backside that I couldn't see, he was in. So Trzynski to inbound it. Got to come back in. Lobs it inside for Tickle, and he puts it up in the end. Somebody lost their man right there. Back to a 10-point lead for the Irish. 5:35 left in the game. Trompke with the ball. Top of the key goes to Ahlemeyer on the right wing. Ahlemeyer back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty off to Trompke on the left wing. Trompke makes a move. Tried to throw it up, but he was picked up by Wood now. Goes off to Rayburn on the right wing. Rayburn to Hoberty. Left side it comes Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer driving inside. Back out to Wood. Wood on the top of the key. Gets it off to Trompke on the right wing. Trompke's going to drive baseline. Turns. Shoots. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound by Widener. 4:54 left in the game. 54-44 Irish. Here's Tickle. Back up to Erickson. Top of the key. Right side it comes to Trzynski. Back to Widener. Back to Trzynski. Over to Erickson. Jumper from the free throw line. Buries it. Irish go back up by 12. Up the floor it comes. Ahlemeyer. Going to drive inside. Gets the middle of the lane. Kicks it out to Rayburn. Wide open three. Got it. Hodge Rayburn for three. His first basket of the night. Cuts the lead down to 9. 56-47. Trojans have had it down to 6, just can't get it closer. Trzynski off to Roberts, now to Tickle. Back up top, Widener, back to Roberts. They're going to come back up top to Roberts. Now Widener on the left side. Off to Trzynski, back to Widener. Roberts to Trzynski. They're trying to find it inside to Erickson, but he's being double-teamed. There's Roberts. Off to Tickle on the right wing. Back up top, Widener, back to Tickle. Off to Roberts. Almost thrown away by Hoberty, but Widener's got it. Left side up high. Kicks it off to Roberts. And it's thrown away, but Trzynski able to run it down. Guarded now by Ahlemeyer. Irish reset it here. Trzynski up top working against Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer's all over him. Almost got the steal. Erickson. Off to Widener. Tickle back to Widener. Left side Erickson on the wing. Hands it off to Tickle. Back to Trzynski. Trzynski kicks it over to Erickson. They lob it inside. This is Roberts working against Hoberty. Can't get a shot to go. Rebound. Tickle, misses it. Rebound, Hoberty. And here come the Trojans now. Hoberty across the timeline. Going to get it off to Trompke. Trompke drives. Working against Tickle. Has it knocked away. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. Just went under the 3-minute mark. We're at 2:59. 56-47 Irish. Going to lob it in for Hoberty. Hoberty going to hand it off to Trompke. He's going to go right down the lane, into the middle of the lane, puts it up, rolls all around, won't go, and then the ball's knocked away by Wood. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Irish. 2:52 left in the game. The Irish lead it by 9. Trzynski. Trojans in a full court press here. That's knocked away by Hoberty. Down the floor, can Trompke chase it down? He does. He's going to take the wide open three out of the corner. Misses it. Rebound, Tickle. Tickle off to Trzynski. Man, that was a big chance for the Trojans right there. It could have been a 6-point ball game. Trzynski going to work, and he's going to be timeout called by Coach O'Malley from the Irish. 2:32 left in the game. It's 56-47 Irish. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
Community involvement has always been important to us. One way we show that is by supporting our local schools. Whether it's cheering them on from the stands or taking part in community programs, you'll always find MNB rooting for the home team. Good luck to all the area student athletes this sports season. Your fans at MNB are behind you all the way. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
A member of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Jeff Lauren back here with you, along with Seth Baumert up at the studios. This is Irish with the ball. Here's Erickson driving along the baseline, turns, comes back around, shoots. He's going to be fouled by Wood. Wood doesn't like the call. He's asking what he did, and I thought he went straight up, but it's close. Might have caught a little body right there. Tough to see on this backside. So Erickson at the free throw line. On the night, he's 2 for 2. And he misses the first one. 2:23 left in the game, 56-47. Acres Equipment and McCook Amateurs Bar and Grill, Brining Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Pharmacy. Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter. And Erickson hits the second one. He's got 17. Trompke's going to bring it up for the Trojans. Down by 10 with 2:20 left in the game. Trompke going to kick it off for Ahlemeyer. The ball's thrown away, but Ahlemeyer with a great save right there. Gets it off to Rayburn. Back to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer over to Trompke. Trompke traveled, got away with it. Inside looking for Wood. It's knocked away by Formansky, and no foul called there. Now Rayburn almost has the steal here for the Trojans. Formansky off to Erickson. Left side up high. Back to Formansky. Over to Heirigs. Heirigs going to work down inside. Short corner jumper, and Heirigs with 9 for the Irish. He's just a freshman. Good-looking ball player there. Trojans down by 12 now. Hoberty off to Trompke. Spin move, kicks it back out. Wide open three for Rayburn. Short. Rebound is picked up by Formansky for the Irish. Trojans going to have to get up now if they're going to win this one. They're down 12. Here's Formansky on the wing. Look around, kicks it back over, and it's almost thrown away. And Tickle, they're going to call a foul here. Trompke picks up his third. Formansky and Heirigs out. Widener and Trzynski back in for the Irish. Brody Wood out of the ballgame, and Creighton Ruggles back in. Timeout by the Irish. We'll take one with them with a minute 16 left in the game. The Trojans trail 59-47. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Samway floor covering and furniture.
You know what they say, if you don't want to be boring, just change your flooring. Well, actually, they don't say that, but they probably should. Samways has the cure for boring with some of the finest and most durable carpet from Shaw and Mohawk. Plus beautiful designs of LVT, tile, and more. Go from boring to charming at Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, North Highway 83.
Samway floor covering and furniture. You'll love this store.
A member of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Brent Form back here with you on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Seth Bomber at the studios. We got a foul on Ahlemeyer. Be the third Trojan foul here. His second. They've got a foul to get him to shoot free throws. So Erickson will inbound it. Minute 9 left in the ball game. It's a 12-point lead for the Irish. To get it in, back to Erickson. He's going to drive, lays it up and in. 19 for Erickson. Trompke quickly down the floor. Goes inside, he lays it up and in. Now the Trojans are going to take a timeout. We'll keep this one right here. The St. Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Fa Motor Company, First Central Bank, Foster Sales, Hitchin A Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Henneman Custom Harvesting, Huxall Seeds, Corporate Seeds, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, MNB Bank, Marks Pharmacy, Shirley Case Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, NC Plus Hybrids, Marty Schaefer bringing you today's ball game. 61-49, the Irish are up by 12. We got a minute exactly left in the ball game. Trojans have hung around with the number one team in state today. And I said before the game, Brady Ahlemeyer, if the Trojans are have a chance, he's got to score 15 points today. He's got 12. Not that one person can makes or breaks a team, but he's too good of a shot not to have him involved in the ball game. Carson Trompke leads the Trojans with 14 today. Creighton Ruggles has added 6. Ben Hoberty with 7. Probably need maybe a little bit more from Brody Wood. He's only got 4 points, but he's had to guard the big man, Brecken Erickson, and that's tough to do. And then try to come back alive on the offensive end. Tough assignment for him. Here is Erickson with it. Turns. Skip pass up to Heirigs. Heirigs across the timeline, right wing. Going to get it back up top to Trzynski, and Webb will foul him. Maverick Webb with his second. That's the fourth team foul. So the Irish have the ball up here by the volleyball spiking line on their own end of the floor. Going to get it into Erickson. Erickson going to be fouled by Webb again. And that'll send Erickson to the free throw line to shoot two. Erickson on the day is 3 of 4. He's got 19 points. He leads the Irish. Their next leading scorer is Widener with 12. Winder. Erickson. This is the first one. Into the ballgame, Sutton Tickle. Widener and Romanski go out. Also back in was Hyrigs. So Erickson with another chance. Hits the second one. Giving him an even 20. 44 seconds left in the game. 13-point lead for the Irish. 62-49. Trompke can drive inside. Lays it towards the basket. It goes. Trompke was 16. Trzynski up to Tickle. Back over to Erickson. Erickson crosses the timeline. Is fouled by Trompke. Trompke will pick up his fourth. 62-51 with 28 seconds left. The Irish going to pick up win number 15 on the season. The Trojans will fall to 11-8. Set number 2 seed in their sub-district right now. Dundee County Stratton. Oh, and Erickson misses it. Will be the number 1 seed. They'll go up there to play. I don't think the Trojans can catch them. They would have probably had to win today. They probably had to win out to catch Dundee County and have Dundee County lose out. Erickson makes the second one. He's got 21. Webb off to Trompke. Trompke working top of the key. He's going to take the three. It's blocked by Erickson. Tickle has the ball, throws it up to Erickson. He's going to go for the dunk. He just lays it up and in. 23 for Erickson. That's going to wrap up the ball game. 10 seconds left, 14-point lead. Trompke down to Webb in the corner. He'll take the three, buries it. Maverick Webb with his second basket of the night. He's got 6 points. And the Irish will let this one run out. 65-54, the Irish get the win. We're going to take a break and be back here with your Corbelli Physical Therapy postgame show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Get the good stuff.
Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, your local Napa dealer in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook, is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics and academic programs. They are your go-to source for Napa lubricants and filters. So remember the name you can count on when you need it now. Southwest Farm and Auto in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook.
Get the good stuff.
Napa, get the good stuff.
Foster Sales of Bartley sells and services Walker mowers. Come in or call Foster Sales to schedule a test drive, or they can even bring it to you. Here's the best part. They even have inventory and parts on hand, such as blades, belts, oil, filters, pulleys, and more. Walker mowers have the out-front advantage and innovative attachments such as dethatcher, rotary brush, and a loader bucket. They even have multi-decks as well. Walker also has financing available. Want to know more about a Walker mower? Visit with Foster Sales. Look them up on Facebook and YouTube. Walker Mower from Foster Sales. When you want fast, easy, beautiful mowing.
When you think internet, think Pinpoint. For fiber to the home, think Pinpoint. When you want streaming backed by quality internet, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications has the tools to keep you happy while streaming, gaming, video chatting, working from home, and more. Look, when you want faster speed for an affordable investment, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications. Online at pnpt.com.
Kylie is a Runza burger lover.
Especially if it's smothered with sauteed onions and French onion dip and topped with Swiss cheese.
Ah, sounds like you just had the French onion burger at Runza.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Are you crying?
Yeah, it's the onions. Wait, are you crying?
Yeah, because I love the French onion burger. Come get yours today. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
High school sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form back here with you Live from Cambridge, Seth Lauer back at the studios in McCook. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They are committed to serving the area with high-quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. Final score, once again, the Irish pick up the win over the Trojans 65-54. And I know Coach Shepard won't be happy with the loss, but after the second half of the DCS game last week, he's got to be happy with the way the team held together against the number one team in state here today. For the Irish, stat-wise, Ben Hyrigs has 9 points. He was 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Trey Formansky had 3 points. Logan Widener with 12. Brecken Erickson with 23. He went 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Sam Trzynski with 2. He went 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Jackson Roberts with 7. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Sutton Tickle with 9. He went 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Irish go 7 of 14 on the night, 50%. For the Trojans, Carson Trompke had 16 points tonight. Creighton Ruggles was 6. He was 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Ben Hoberty was 7. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Brady Ahlemeyer with 12. He was 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Maverick Webb was 6 tonight for the Trojans. Hodge Rayburn, that was his first 6 points of the season, too. Hodge Rayburn with 3, and Brody Wood with 4 for the Trojans. Trojans go 4 of 8 from the charity stripe tonight, 50%. Irish led at 16-15 after the first quarter. They outscored the Trojans 21-12 in the second to take a 37-27 lead into the halftime. Third quarter, the Irish outscored the Trojans 15-13 to take a 52-40 lead into the fourth quarter. The Irish would outscore the Trojans 14-13 in the final quarter, but it wasn't quite enough as they lost 65-54. Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game tonight. We're going to go with a couple sophomores here this evening. Brady Ahlemeyer, good to see him getting back in the top of the scoreboards there. He wasn't the leading scorer, but one of the leading scorers. He ended up with 12 points tonight. And Maverick Webb makes his first 2 baskets of the season. He's got 6 points on the evening, but played some good minutes for the Trojans against the number one team here. So join good friends for good food at Amateurs Bar and Grill on the highway in Cambridge. Let's take a quick 1-minute break. We'll be back here with Coach Clay Shepard right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work, just about anywhere, from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Hitchin' Hay Public Transit.
Happy holidays from each of us at Waypoint Bank. We want to thank you for your trust in us, and we wish you and your family good health and great prosperity in the coming year. Thinking you need a new piece of equipment to finish out 2023? You need a bank that specializes in ag loans. A bank where many of our team grew up harvesting and understand your needs. A bank that's been providing financial assistance and guidance since 1883. Branches in Cozad, Eustis, Cambridge, Clay Center, and Imperial. Waypoint Bank, guiding your success and invested in your future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form back here with you along with Seth Bomber back at the studio in McCook. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. And I am Trent Florm. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And, Coach, we were just talking off the air. And although you guys didn't get the win tonight, after last week's game against Dundee County Stratton, where you kind of fell apart in the second half, you guys battled the whole night against the number one team in state and only lost by 11. I mean, you got to be happy with the way the team played.
Yeah, I was really happy, like you said, just especially coming off of last week and kind of falling apart there at the end of the Dundee County game. We kind of regrouped yesterday, and we told the boys, look at our season as a whole, and maybe there's just something in our heads about Dundee County right now. But other than them, we've competed with every team we've played against. And
Yes.
we've played, by my calculations, the fourth toughest schedule in Class D1 this year, and a lot of bigger class schools and a lot of top 10 teams. And and none of those games have gotten away from us, except the two. But and so we said, there's no reason to think that this isn't going to be a close game, isn't going to be a battle, and it was. We got in a little bit of foul trouble in that first half. We had to do some things differently defensively than we wanted to. We thought we had a pretty solid game plan. We had to kind of switch some things up, had to have Ben guard Erickson, which is not a great matchup, and I thought we did a good job of helping him, but they just had other guys step up. Winder had a really nice night shooting the ball. High Riggs comes off the bench and he shoots the ball really, really well. So we made him do some things that maybe or we had to do some things that maybe weren't part of our scouting report, and I think that hurt us in that second quarter. But, yeah, like you said, we just battled all game. Every quarter was a 1 or 2 point spread either way, except that second where they just hit more shots than we did.
Yeah, and you were talking about that, at halftime. You were talking with Coach Wood and said they might have had some guys make some shots that you wouldn't normally think so. And, well, they're number one team in the state for the reason, and that's because they have guys that do that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You come into a game like this knowing that, they have that number next to their name for a reason, and, it's because they have many guys who can really play basketball, and it was really good. I think we found out tonight. We reminded ourselves tonight how about that we have many guys who can play basketball too, and I thought we got good minutes from everyone who stepped on the floor, important minutes from everyone who stepped on the floor. We shot the ball better than we have for the last couple weeks here, so that was good. But we also attacked the hoop hard. I thought Creighton had some really tone-setting drives early on. A couple of them for kickouts, a couple of them for buckets. And I thought Brody did a good job just battling down there. It's going to be tough when you're going against Brecken Erickson, but just battled him, worked hard for position on both ends, rebounded pretty well. Ben had some really nice drives in there too, some nice finishes. And then, like I said, we shot the ball well. Brady, Mav, Hodge all hitting one. Brady hitting, 3 and Mav hitting 2. And Carson was just steady. He always feels like he's got to kind of carry the load, and he takes a few shots that, people are probably like, what's he doing? But, that's part of the deal with him. He's going to make a few of those too, and he did make a few tonight. But I was proud of the way he played, proud of the way he battled as well. And,
a kid, I said before the game, if you guys were to have a chance tonight, Brady Ahlemeyer had to score 15 points. He got to 12. But you gave yourselves a chance to win. It's good to see him back in. He was held scoreless against DCS the other day. He's been kind of quiet here for a while after starting the season red hot. Good to see him back there and getting some baskets. He's really got to be a key opponent or component. If you guys are going to advance coming up here in the sub districts and stuff like that.
Yeah, no doubt. He's kind of gone as his shot has gone this year, and when he's hitting shots, he's really tough. It kind of opened up. He hit a few, and then all of a sudden the baseline drive is there and the floater's there, and so that was good to see as well. But yeah, he's just kind of gone as his shot's gone. He's kind of been battling some illness lately, along with a bunch of our guys that have been battling some illness. We had a day off this week, and I think 7 of them were out of school. So I think we got healthy, coming into the end of the week here with a week off. That was really good, and now we're set up for a really nice stretch run.
Yeah, coming up next week, you got 3 games next week. It's going to start on Tuesday night, traveling over to Arapahoe. You guys played them in the RPAC tournament. You got the win against them there. But this is a rivalry game, and you're going to step onto their floor. How do you guys come out with a W against Arapahoe?
Yeah, it's going to be a fun game, fun atmosphere. It always is, especially when we go over there. It was a battle last time we played them. They had it down to 4, I think it was, with 2 minutes left. And then we made our free throws and we finished it off. But they're just very dynamic. They got a lot of guys who can score. Cade Fisher is still scoring the ball as well as anyone in our conference. Trenton is really tough running that point guard. They got a little more size than you realize, with Schaefer and Seach and, just some other guys who go play bigger than they actually are. Nordine's playing a little bit better right now, too. He's shooting the ball a little bit better. So they're just very dynamic. I've seen them kind of switch defenses a little bit lately. Played a lot of man against us the first time, but I wouldn't be surprised if they throw a little more 1-3-1, a little more diamond press at us, just because, we won last time, obviously. So, they're probably going to try something a little bit different. But I'm just excited for the chance to get back out there. I told the guys after the game, we got to bring that same mindset we had tonight. We knew it was a big game today. We knew it was going to be a battle against a really good team. We kind of wanted to see how we measured up. And we need to have that same mindset every game, going over to Arapahoe. on Tuesday night. We got to have that same mindset that we're going to finish drives the way we did tonight. We're going to shoot the ball the way we did tonight. We're going to defend the way we did tonight. And if we can do that, it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, just a fun stretch here to finish the season with 3 out of the 4 RPAC East games. Arapahoe, Alma, and Bertrand, and then obviously going out to Imperial for a game against a team who played these guys as tougher actually than we did tonight. So it's going to be a fun stretch here. No reason that we can't go compete in every game, and we just got to keep working, keep getting better, and finish the season strong.
Well, Coach, good game tonight, and let's go pick up a win on Tuesday night against Arapahoe.
Sounds good, Trent. Thanks.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back here and with more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you, along with Seth Bomber back at the studios. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Corbelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about Giant Knee-Lane, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They're committed to serving the area with high-quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. Hard to believe we're at this point in the season, but the time is running down. Girls have 2 games left. The boys have 4 before both start their sub-district. The girls will have Arapahoe on Tuesday night and Alma on Friday night. We go to Arapahoe on Tuesday. So we'll be back here with that action Tuesday night. Girls tip-off set for 6 o'clock. Boys action to follow. Taco John's pregame show will start at approximately 5:40. Final scores tonight, the girls go down 42-36. Came back in the fourth quarter, just didn't have enough there tonight, and they lost 42-36. Boys lose 65-54 to the number 1 team in state. Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game for the girls, Jalen Kent and Brilyn Springer, and for the boys, Ben Hoverty, Brady Ahlemeyer and Maverick Webb. Join good friends for good food at Amateurs Bar and Grill on the highway in Cambridge. Back Tuesday night for the Arapahoe game, and we're going to wrap things up here tonight. For Seth Bomber back at the studio, for all the folks at Hometown Family Radio, I'm Trent Florham saying thank you for listening to high school basketball here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast without the written permission of Hometown Family Radio is prohibited. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network has been brought to you by
Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Browning Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Fawn Motor Company, First Central Bank of Cambridge, Foster Sales, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestad, Hunneman Custom Harvesting, Huxell Seeds, Corporate Seeds, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, M&B Bank, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Runza Restaurant, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Viera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics.
For a copy of this broadcast and a list of future events, visit hometownfamilyradio.com.